Everybody, Keith Best here, and in this video, I'm just going to go over the theme builder, which at the moment you are getting free with the local content engine. The reason I'm going over this is we've got a few questions in about it and things like that, and I just want to like sort of let people understand how it works, what you can do, and that side of thing with it. If you're like me and you have more years than you care to remember of working with WordPress, then basically the chances are this is not going to help you out much. It's ideal for those people who are new to WordPress, new to building sites and things like that, and don't want to go into all the intricacies of building their own templates within GeneratePress or within Elementor or with these other like sort of builders. The people who basically are new to this system, because this system is dead easy. You can knock a theme together for yourself within minutes. Most of you can probably knock a theme together without even watching this video, to be honest. If you just like sort of sit down and just think about it and just go through it, it's that straightforward. I'm going to start a theme from scratch. In fact, first off, I'll actually show you through what's on the top line. So this one here is just basically the button for you. It tells you your email address and it allows you to log out. Next button is you've got new theme. So you can either build a new theme or build from a template. I'll explain them to you in a bit. If you find any bugs, then basically what you can do is report the bugs here. You click on that, it opens a report and you fill it in. This theme is if like sort of this one here, I've got favorited. If you click on that, it will only show that theme, but otherwise it shows all of them. You favorite them by just clicking on the little heart icon there. This here is if you archive any themes, it will show you that like sort of you've archived them and it will show you archive themes so you can have a look at them and obviously unarchive them if you want to. It's just so you can keep your theme layout like nice and clean. So only the themes that you're currently using are on show. And obviously, if you want to search by name, you can search by name here. Now, these are some themes I've been playing around with where I've been testing and I've messed them about and done all sorts with them. So I'm not even going to look at them. So let's go for a new theme. Now, there's two options when you click on new theme. You can build a new theme, which is starting from scratch. Okay. Or you can build from a template. Now, the templates are your templates. They're not our templates. We don't have any templates in there. So when you first get this, it's like you're going to be building from scratch. Okay, but then you can save a template and create it. Like this one here, I've got that as pest control Clearwater. Now might have a different pest control theme for, say, somewhere in Miami. But instead of like starting from scratch, I would copy my pest control Clearwater theme, save it as a template, and then I could go into there and build it from that template and therefore change the colors and all the other sort of stuff. I'll go through that in a bit. So first off, build a new theme from scratch. So you click on that and you come into here. As it says, this side on the left is what your theme is going to look like. And you've got your color presets here, professional. As you can see, you've got like a blue background there. Vibrant gives you an orangey background. Minimal gives you black and white. And dark mode gives you the dark mode one. You've got views here, which are for basically your mobile optimization. See what they look like on mobile. And obviously you can click it up with the full screen. Okay, so then down the right-hand side is what you've got is your things, what you are going to fill in. And you've got save as template at the top, which I'll go to in a second. So the first thing you want to do is give it the custom theme and name. So I'm going to do a kitchen fitters site. So I'm going to do kitchen fitters I think it's Dallas I'm doing. It matter, but let's get called Kitchen Fitters Dallas. Okay, so Kitchen Fitters Dallas is the name of the theme. It's not just so I can find it again. It could just be Kitchen Fitters wherever, or it could just be Kitchen Fitters Global. I could use it all every one of my Kitchen Fitters site if I wanted, but I just call it Kitchen Fitters Dallas. So we'll stick with that. So we want a logo for our Kitchen Fitters site. I don't have a logo for our Kitchen Fitters site as it happens. So let's have a look. Let's go to Canva. This is how I create my logos. Canva.com. Might have a Kitchen Fitters one done because I have done another Kitchen Fitters site. Let me get in here sometime. Look. I haven't got a kitchen fitter. So look, do a search for kitchen. Oh, okay, not to worry. All I will do is I will copy this one, make a copy, edit it, open a new tab. So what I want first is let's get rid of. I don't need them ones in my kitchen fitters one, so let's get rid of them. I just want the one, and this is going to be Dallas kitchen fitters. Oh, it's too long. What is it? Yeah, just do that. And the drop down search, that'll fit in. So I want an image in there. So let's go to elements, search. Let's just see kitchen. See what comes out with. On the graphics, they all they are like sort of not what I want. Contractor. Like that. I would bet it was a plumber or something. Being like everything's in. Oh, that one will do. So I'm going to have that one. Get rid of that. Just move him across, come up, get the lines, and expand it out to get the bottom lines like that. That'll do. Dallas Kitchen Fitters Pro. That's going to be my logo for this site. Okay. So I'm going to save this now. So I'll just do share, download. I want it to be a transparent background because I'm going to put it on a colored background on there. So download. In downloads, it'll do. I'm just going to do change that to kitchen. It is banner transparent. So, okay, so that's my kitchen fitters banner done. What I'm going to do now is go back to it's my theme generator. So upload a file. Don't want to go to downloads. Kitchen fitters banner, open. This is going to fit up there. Now we want a phone number, click to call. So let me have a look and find my phone number for my fitter sites. And it's coming up. Plus 1-702 602 and 9108. Take plus one out, and let's do 702 dash 2 now. Now I can make the header background color whatever color I want. Okay, so I can change that background color to be a bright red. Probably not good. Kitchen fitters probably want it. So can we get like a, you can scroll this through like that. And obviously if you move your mouse like this cursor bit here, you get different colors. So you get something that you actually like. Yeah. But I'm just going to leave it at white. Now, you've got RGB colors there. If you want to use hex, you just click on that. It goes down to the next one, and then you get a hex. And obviously for white, it is FFF, FF, F. That's right. So you've got like that. If you want black, it's 0. And obviously, if you want any other colors, just basically have a look at ChatGPT or just search it in Google. And it will give you the hex colors or the RGB for them. Now, the phone number, let's say I wanted the same color as that. So let's have a look at this. I click on that and I go here. I click on that and it says that color is 51 ADE5. Copy that. And it's gone. There it is. That's a header. So I want that one. So bang. That's now the same color as my Dallas Kitchen Fitters Pro. I can change the font. I can make the font smaller. Whatever I want to do, I can adjust it there. That's my top line done now. Okay, that's all that's sorted. I've got my logo and I've got my phone number in the corner, and that is also a click to call. You can also have a burger menu if you want. If you are putting service pages on, which is probably I would do, depending on how your niche is, like how competitive, there might be an idea to do a burger menu. But again, you can change the color, like the header background, you can change the color of the burger menu. So we can have the burger menu, the same color as that. So it's like that. So that's how you change the burger menu. Let's just leave it at the phone number for this. So that's all that done. That's your header done. So now we've got the hero section, which is this bit here. So the hero section, we can have a solid color or we can have a background image. Now, I don't know if I've got some background images. I should have because I've got some kitchen fitter sites. So let's have a background image and let's see where I need to go first. Go to here. Kitchen fitters, USA, generic images. Okay. Let's put that into the account. Find it easier and going through all them different things. Kitchen remodeling banner. Okay, so basically I'm going to choose the file for my background image. Go to here. Kitchen fitters banner transparent. Oh no, that's not the right one. Kitchen remodeling banner there. Open that. So that's got my kitchen fitters in there. And now what I can do is change the overlay color if I want. So if I say I want like a red hue going on it or a blue hue or whatever, I can change them to whatever I want. And again, you can just click through these and decide, no, I want to stick with the black. So that's 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And that's a black. And you can make the opacity of that a bit lighter or a bit darker. It depends on what you want to do. So you can pull the page meta title and put that in, or you can put your own custom text in. I would pull the page meta title and use that. But it's entirely up to you how you do it. Choose them. Obviously, you can change the color of them just the same. So let's have it red, or we can go have it like a gold color. It depends what color we have this and what stands out, because that stands out better with a bit darker background. So you can mess about as much as you want. Now you've got to decide, do you want a call to action on the banner? And you can have a form code on the banner. Or you can have a button on the banner, which is like a call now button. Or you can have a video on the banner. What I tend, because you've got the call now button up here, what I tend to do is I will either have the form code on, and basically in here you can put any form code that you like. Okay, so any HTML code that displays a form you can put in there. Now I tend to put my lead gen sites in the States. I will put my form code in for Lead Smart. In the UK, I would put my lead form code in from Lead Simplify. But any form code will work in there. So let's find my Lead Smart one. I have just had it somewhere. So this is my Lead Smart code. So I'm just going to drop that in there. And then that will display the form. I think it might not, because Lead Smart has these organized funny. Yep, it doesn't do that. The pain in the backside, because it doesn't always show, because it doesn't have the HTTPS in front of it. You have to remember to do it. But that is there. So that's now the hero section all sorted out. Shut that up. Now we've got the footer section, which is this bit down here. This section here is what your content will be put in. Okay, now if you're using local content engine, then basically it will just put all your content in there for you, which is what you want. So now you've got your footer. Again, you can have your footer as a background. You can have it as like sort of goes click through and just have it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, hash off. Okay, you'd have it as black. 5, 6. You have it as white. You can have it as whatever color you want to have it as. Oops, that's a hash again. What's the other color? Yeah, on. So you have it blue. Like that. Entirely up to you what you wanted. Same with the text color, you can have it white. You can have it black, or you can have it bright red. It doesn't really matter. It's up to you what you do. Now, the copyright text is this bit of text down here. Okay. So as you can see, it's got C copyright 2025, your company name. So this would be Miami Kitchen. It is So, all rights reserved, and anything else you want to put in there. The address is obviously the address of your place. Here, obviously, you can put like sort of it is Miami. Not even Miami where I'm doing it, is it? It's Dallas. So I got Miami in my head. Well, then you would just add the address of your place there. And as you can see, it fills it in up here. If you want a privacy policy, it would just be like HTTPS and it's Kitchen Remodelers Dallas. I think is this one here. And that's Pest Control Clearwater. I thought it was that one. So just put that in there and then just put your IP or whatever the link is to your privacy policy. And if you want to search terms, then just basically put that in as well. So that would be the same. So just do terms. As you can see, you've now got these like sort of here, which on the actual theme, they will be clickable. That's your footer done. Click the call button. You can enable click the call. If you enable it, you obviously need to put a phone number in. I put my phone number in the header. So let's have a look at this. Copy that. Click the call. Stick that in there. I want the phone icon. I want it in my bottom right. And it shows it down here where it is. I mean, obviously, you can have phone call, phone outgoing, or headphones. It's entirely up to you what you want. Put the top form. And obviously, you can put in your bottom left, top left, or right. Obviously, most people are used to it in the bottom right, so that's where I'd probably keep it. Again, you can change the colors of the button to match in with your theme colors. So let's do this one again. So let's go back here. Theme colors. And you can decide where you want the screen on. Would you just want it on mobile or would you like it on desktop as well? Now, some people now have these fancy desktops, which can do calls as well. So that's what it's having on all screens. Do you want it to pulse? Do you want no animations? Or do you want a bouncy animation that bounces like that? Or do you want to fade in? Or do you want to scale? Entirely up to you what you decide, how you have it. And you can change the size of your button. You know, it's small, medium, or large. So that is basically your phone click the call button. Next one you've got is your pop-up box. Now this is a pop-up box for your form. So I've got my form on there, but I might decide I also want a pop-up box as well. So I'm going to enable the pop-up box. So I'm going to go to my hero. I'm going to find my form again. And I'm going to copy all that. Go back to pop-up box. Where's it gone? In there. Stick that in there. So that's my form. Will be in the pop-up box. And as you can see, I've got another icon appear here. And that is the pop-up box icon. So you can disable the trigger button or you can enable it. And again, you can have like a mail button, you can have a help circle, or you can have just a contact. You can have it in the bottom right, bottom left, top right, just the same as the other one. And you can make it small, You make it large, or you can just have it in medium. And again, you can change the colors to be the same color. That. Where's that copied? Why is that not copying? What is it? 51 AD E5. 51 AD E5. There we go. We've got them both the same now. Obviously, the icon color, you can have a red, you can have blue, you can have whatever color you wanted. Whichever suits your actual color scheme for your site or your client or whoever. Now, the pop-up can actually be done automatically. So you can have a time delay. So it waits 3 seconds and then it'll pop up. Scroll percentage. So if they scroll 20% of your site, it will pop up. And exit intent, when they go to hover over the click the close button, it will pop up. Or manual only. So basically, they've got to press the button to actually call it. Depends on you, but obviously, like the pop up on a timer is obviously quite a good one because they've been on the site 3 seconds. Boom, they get this nice form in their face, which says, fill me in. And hopefully, it'll fill you in and start a conversation with you. So now this bit down here is for the actual pop-up itself. So that's the pop-up there. Not sure why my form is not actually displaying. Doesn't seem to want to display, but I'll have to have a look at that in a second. Again, just like everything else, obviously when you pop it up, you've got the background color there. You can change it to whatever color you want. You can use a hex code in here, or you can just use that, and it will just change the hex code. So now when I pop it up, it's a nice red. Opacity, you can make it as what you want, just as before. And you can have it fade in, slide up. So if I do slide up, comes from the bottom, and it scales in. Now, these will obviously work better once you've got it on your site. They don't work on here. It's a bit hard to see until you actually put it on a site. Once you've got it done, now as you're doing it, it obviously does save, but obviously make a save. So comes up there, kitchen fit has also been saved as a new theme in your library. Now I can decide, do I want to make this a template? Now I might decide, yes, I do, because I want to make this as my defunct old kitchen fitters site. So let's go there, save as a template. So it's now available as a reusable template. Okay, now if I want to use it, what I need to do is download it. So you generate and download the theme, and then to use it, you basically go to themes, upload the zip to WordPress themes, add new, activate it, and you are then sorted. If you want any custom code putting in, like in your heading code, you want like your Google Analytics, your meta tags, custom CSS, anything like that, this is where you put them in before you save it and before you download it. Same with your body code and same with footer code. You can put them in there, then save, then download. Now I'm going to download this, and what I'll do, I will actually do the site, my Kitchen Fitters Dallas one, and I will put this on first just to demonstrate how to actually do it. Well, that is just a brief overview of how to use the 3local theme builder. Hope that was useful, guys. catch you on the next video. Bye.